Good morning guys, and welcome back to another video. This video, I can't believe I'm making this video, but this is officially my last full week in Paris, France. What? It will never, it makes sense to me how we're already coming to the end of my time here. I can't even fathom. It feels still like I just got here and was making my video of my first week in Paris, France. It is currently Wednesday, so it's not like the entire week that we're together, because yesterday I had some school stuff that I needed to finish up, an oral exam and a makeup class, but those are done, so we're officially done school. So now we can dive into summer, which I'm actually so excited about. I am a big fan of summer. My birthday's in summer. I like not having the responsibility of school, being able to do fun things, not having to wear a winter jacket. Anyways, I just took a shower after going for a run, and now I'm going to edit some of my videos that I have right now because I'm like so ahead. So I want to keep being ahead on stuff. And then in a little bit, I'm actually going to Monet's house and garden, which are like an hour outside of Paris. I'm actually so excited. Monet's house is one of the things that was on my list of things I needed to do while I was in France. So I'm excited to get that checked off and to see Monet's house. I've heard it's so gorgeous. My friend just went and she was like, you're gonna love it. It's so wonderful. I feel so free being done school. Like, I don't know, it's so great. And I just finished the book I was reading, started a new book. The sun is out. I know I say this in like every video. I'm like, guys, the sun's shining, life's worth living, but it's literally so true. But on the note of books, let's get into a little book update for those of you who want to hear about it. But I just read the book When the Moon Hatched by Sarah Parker, I think. I would give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. It wasn't a 5-star for me, but I still really enjoyed reading it, and it's been on my TBR a long time. I bought it, I bought a physical copy of it before I left to come to France, and then they actually have it on Kindle Unlimited, so I was like, oh, I'll just read it on my Kindle, because it's actually like a thick book in person, whereas on the Kindle you don't know that, so I find it easier to read when it's a thick book. The second one comes out this year in May, so actually next month, this month almost. Today's the 29th. So I thought it was really good. I struggled a bit with, if you've read the book, the major plot point of the main character's background. I don't know, I feel like I struggled with that idea, and I feel like we didn't get as much on that as I had hoped for. I feel like we didn't get the context we needed for that plot point, if that makes sense. It felt like if it had switched between now and then, maybe we'll get that in the second book. But I just started a thriller. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen. That seems good so far. I needed to step out of fantasy for a little bit because I've been reading so many fantasy books that they're all starting to blur together, and I'm like, this is just the same story in a different world with different characters. So I need to take a break and read something else. I have one book on my TBR that's supposed to be so incredibly depressing. I also have one more physical book that I've bought while I was here that I need to read, so that will be coming up as well. I'll likely bring that with when my dad comes to visit and we're traveling. I'm going to finish editing my Netherlands vlog, and then I think it's done. I just have to rewatch it, make sure it looks good, and then I'll upload that to be published. And then I also have the weekend vlog that I filmed this past weekend that I need to finish editing. Final update for me continuing to talk. I've also got to start sorting things in my apartment and cleaning and packing and everything so that everything's ready to go. So that will be kind of the end of this week, as well as once I get back from Nice next week. I think the camera might be slightly crooked. It's 9:30 and I'm in my bed and I could not be more happy or excited about it. Today was so fun going to Giovanni and seeing Monet's house. Monet's house is stunning. I texted my friend back home and she was like, no wonder he painted such beautiful paintings. I've been being out in the sun, really takes it out of you. I put sunscreen on today, which was crazy. I have my iPad because I think I might do some Pinterest scrolling before I go to sleep and then continue reading my book. I love being free from school. I just wanted to wrap it all up for today. Anyways, we'll chat in the morning. These chairs are not long enough for me to rest my foot on them like this. There we go. Anyways, good morning. It is Friday, May 1st. How the fuck is it May? I truly do not know where the months have gone. Like, what do you mean that I'm going home this month? I just got here. Today I was thinking I might try and go to one of the parks in Paris that I have on my list. I'm gonna bring my book, bring my journal, bring my water bottle. We're gonna have a fun little summer day, but I wanted to come on and give a reading update. I think this vlog might turn into a reading vlog, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. I finished the thriller I was reading, Local Woman Missing. And honestly, I wanna say solid 4 out of 5 stars, maybe 3.75. Like, it was interesting in that I wanted to keep reading, but I felt like there was a lot at the end that the author wrapped up really quickly. So it just felt really rushed at the end. I mean, I definitely didn't see the ending coming. I also felt like there was a lot of plot points the author threw in to try and throw us off of the actual ending. And then they just kind of felt unnecessary because there was no actual like conclusion from them, if that makes sense. Also, I've been giving my rating a lot of thought for When the Moon Hatched, and I think I'm gonna have to bump it down to a 3.5, 3.75. As I've been like thinking about it and talking it through, it low-key wasn't that great of a book. Considering it's like nearly 800 pages long, you would think so. But I did start another book. I can't remember what it's called. Let me get my Kindle. Please don't look at how dirty the inside of my Kindle is. I'm currently reading In Her Own League by Liz Tongford. I was watching a YouTube vlog for one of the YouTubers I like, and she was like, it was so good. And I had seen it before. And I was like, am I gonna like this? But then this YouTuber, I'm easily influenced. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. It seems good so far. Anyways, let's get ourselves ready to go. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's currently thunderstorming, which honestly is like so summer and really adds to this day. I also have not had a thunderstorm while I've been here, so I don't know if it's actually gonna start to, oh, it is raining. I don't know if the storm will directly pass over us, but anyways, I'm just making some ramen, and I'm gonna have ramen and rice and some cucumber salad for dinner. I've just been reading. My goal is to get halfway through my book today. I think I'm at 30%. It's honestly good so far. I'm enjoying it, so. It just started absolutely pouring rain. I don't know if you definitely can't see it, but you can hear it. Okay, remember when I was like, I don't know if it's actually gonna rain that hard? It is coming down out there. Even better time to eat ramen. Comfort food, raining. My phone's having a bit of a struggle, so I just had to restart it. Because every time I go to film a video, it is like delayed, if that makes sense. Like it's like glitchy. I don't know. I was just watching YouTube vlogs because I recently discovered a new favorite YouTuber. So that has been so good because I have 2 favorite YouTubers, but they only upload once a week, obviously. But now I've discovered a new YouTuber who I really like, so I can go rewatch her old videos. And she posts videos. This week she posted 2 videos. But I'm gonna switch over to reading again because I am currently still reading this, and I am still 30%, like I said before. Currently 8 o'clock. So I think I might read until 9 and then get ready for bed and then read some more and then go to sleep. Like I said, the heat makes me so tired. Let me get my Kindle so we can discuss. I finished In Her Own League today. I locked in and finished the remaining half I had. And honestly, I want to give it 5 stars, but there's like a part of me that feels like I don't want to give that away too easily. The thing about me is I just always give every book like 4 or 5 stars because truly I'm like easily entertained. So as long as I like relatively enjoyed reading it at some point or another, I'm like, yeah, 4 stars. But I'm trying to be more intentional about rating my books this year. So I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Maybe a 4.75. There's a couple parts where I was like a little bit cringy, like that cringy romance, but it was very few and far in between. Like I've read books that are low-key Wattpad fan fictions but published. It wasn't like that. There was just a few parts. I loved the male main character. Oh my gosh. And I liked that they didn't let the female main character become like so obsessed with the male main character that he like did stuff for it. Like she was still like her own person, which I really appreciated because I've been reading a lot of fantasy and you don't see that a lot in fantasy. A lot of times it's like, I'm gonna let this big strong man save me. And you know what, that's great, but also not reality. It was good. Yeah, solid 4.75. I can't believe I've read like 3 books in the last week, essentially. She's so back, guys. She's so back. The version of me that could read a book in one day. And then my dad's FaceTiming me. Hold on one sec. Now, what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted? I'm totally kidding. I love my dad. And he was calling because he's gonna be here in 1 week. Oh yeah, I was talking about the book. And then, yeah, so now that I've finished In Her Own League, I'm starting The 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hildebrand. I've heard of the author before. I've never read her. That's what I'm gonna read. If you've read it, let me know. Also, I made a huge mistake buying these candies every time I do. Anywho, it's currently 8:30, but it does not feel like it's 8:30. It's still light out. I've also fully done nothing today, so it feels like the day has like flown by considering I've not really done a lot. I mean, I've read a lot, which was ideal.